Hello everyone, welcome back to a new video. So I'm just on the 11-mile run, like just an easy run but a lot of miles, and I thought that it'd be the best time to make this video. So yeah, I'm using the new GoPro, by the way. Don't know if you can tell the difference, but I had to get it for the drone I've bought, so expect some drone footage at some point. That should be really good. Just a quick note, it's December, it's windy as hell, like 15-mile-an-hour wind. The temperature is 14 degrees at like 8 AM. It's stupid. I'm so hot and it's winter. It's madness. Right, so high mileage, why it'll make you faster. As you run more and just run a lot, your body adapts in many ways. First thing being, it adapts to new stress on your aerobic system, so just learn to be more aerobically efficient and get faster. You're throwing this new stress at it, so it has to do something, so it learns to adapt and overcome, essentially making you fitter. As I was saying, you adapt to the new training load. Your body just essentially becomes fitter, and the more you do that, obviously the more it just continues to make these adaptations. So like, for example, the human aerobic system, take this with a grain of salt, it has an unlimited ability to improve. Obviously there is a limit, but I know people at my club who are 45, they're still running marathon PBs of like 2:30 something. So yeah, just goes to show how important your aerobic system is and how it can constantly be developed. And the main way of doing this is through lots of easy aerobic miles. High mileage is, or should be at least, the foundation upon which your training is built, and especially in the base period, hence why I stress the importance of it, because you need a strong foundation to actually be able to handle all the workouts and race-paced stuff, thresholds, etc, without getting injured. And whilst doing that, if you maintain high mileage, you're going to make massive gains. Me, for example, 2 years ago, 17:51 for 5k at Cardiff Park Run. It's about 5:47 a mile, and within 2 years, not even 2 years, man, actually, like a year, 1 year and about 2 months after that, it's the start of this year, my threshold was 5:40 a mile. So essentially my half marathon pace was about 5:40 a mile, just from doing high mileage and a lot of easy running, obviously thresholds and stuff, but that, like running like ridiculous weeks, like 90, 100-mile weeks. And like, I'm not trying to say that I'm an amazing runner, because by no means am I, certainly not at the moment, with injury and stuff, but to go from 5:47 a mile for 5k in just over a year, to be able to run that, not that I did run it, but I had the fitness to be able to run it for a half marathon, so 13.1 miles. I think that's pretty good. I think it's a good example of how important high mileage is and how it can make you very fast in a short space of time. The next thing I wanted to talk about high mileage is how it links into form and stuff like that. So obviously you improve your form as you run, practice makes perfect, so to speak. With high mileage, practicing form more, essentially just making you quicker, because you're getting used to running more, your body's adapting. It's gonna sort of change your form so that you can maintain that high mileage and not get injured. But yeah, it's just high mileage will make you run more efficiently. If you can run more efficiently, you can run faster, because it means using less energy to run the same pace as you were before when you weren't as efficient and your form wasn't as good, so to say. Last point I wanted to make was about how the more miles you do means the more sort of race pace stuff you can practice. So essentially, if you're running more miles, you're probably going to want to do more race pace stuff. So when you run a lot of miles, obviously your body's able to handle more race pace stuff. If you think of somebody that does like 40 miles a week, say they're doing the 80-20 rule, they're only going to be able to run about 8 miles of race pace stuff. Whereas if you're running 100 miles a week, in theory you could do 20. Not that you should or would, but you might be able to get, I don't know, 12 miles. So essentially what I'm saying is, if you can run more race pace stuff, you're practicing it more, the faster your body gets used to it. In turn, the faster you get used to race pace, more likely is you can run it and then get even fitter, even faster, so to say. It's quite simple, but it sounds kind of complex when you put it like that. But it does make perfect sense when you think about it, because running's all about practice and getting your body to adapt. So if you're running more race pace stuff more frequently, if you're running race pace stuff more frequently, of course your body's going to adapt to that and get faster. But yeah, that's really it. Trying to keep it short and simple. We all know that more miles make you faster, but it really does benefit you a lot. Obviously you have to be careful about injury and stuff, but if you can get it down and you don't injure yourself, sky's the limit. Like if I didn't get injured this year, no, it's if buts, blah blah blah, what if. Like I got injured, that's it. But at this point I could have probably been running 15-20 or something for the 5k. I'm confident of that just because I know my body and how quickly it progresses and gets used to training, so to speak, and just the high mileage is unreal, literally. But anyway, thank you for watching. If you found this video useful, please do a like. If you're around here, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.